Hello everyone, it's Yusuke Plays here. We're back at it again with Coffee Talk episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. This is, if I remember right, I think day 7. And check my channel if I really need to, but I think it's day 7. I have everything uploaded on my channel, so I'll just check real quick. Yeah, it's day 7 already. Let's go into day 7 of Coffee Talk. Just like every other one, that's just going to be a 1 episode stream. Even if it's a short one. I think in the last game there were some short chapters, if I remember right. I hope the power hiccups don't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Ah, good, the machines are working again. Ah, here we go. Right in the nick of time. Who is this? Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Yusuke. Yes, we're also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the events of the evening. Hold on. I think I gotta give Neil the card, but let me check. The ID, but let me check real quick. I think I give him the ID though. There we go. Okay. Day. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Fast forward. Day 4. Let's go to day 7. Day 5. Day 6. Day 7. Okay, yeah, I need to give him the agent's ID card. We analyzed the events of the evening and found 31.245 frightening and 68.755 distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anywho, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening! Good evening, even if in reality we should say good night. You find this very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Oh, come on, stream, pull back up. I need to be watching it. Come on, I need to be watching my stream so I make sure the audio doesn't cut out. It's my only lifeline here. Also to see if anyone's commenting, but I doubt it. Alright, audio's still going through. Alright. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet, Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise, but additionally, the very concepts of an evening morning seem only marginally. Amanda? Yes, what is it? I think Yusuke tried to interject a couple times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Yusuke. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. Truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to a certain way of using language. Often don't question the actual meaning of the words. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I've observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Yusuke. Just kidding, that's Neil's voice. And we apologize for interrupting you, Yusuke. Don't worry about it. Oh my goodness. Hello. Sorry about that, everyone. That was my work calling. Don't worry about it. Communicating without Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems that our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with a... Where's my water? Rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data and will advance the science of Earth studies. A return to the hive will be triumphal. Ahem. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So, are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, TJAPCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and adventurer. He is of deserving respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Yusuke. You rarely ask direct questions, but I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is, information about what goes on in other people's lives. Ah, we see. It's like data on individual beings, then. Yes, that sounds about right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. Let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling go first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I, Oh, you mean the cafe? Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion, but I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. Promise I'm not just... I promise I'm not just withholding information, Yusuke. Things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with a drink? Try my best to explain everything afterwards. Sounds good to me. Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here 3 years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? Was a coffee drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. Uh, it has to do with, so it's gonna be based with coffee. It's gonna be bitter and tart. So I'm just gonna say it's gonna be, so if it's gonna be bitter first, it's gonna be lemon, or it's gonna be, oh, coffee. Quite bitter. So just coffee and lemon. Let me check. I don't like to make wrong drinks, so I'm just gonna check. It's coffee, coffee, lemon. Okay. I was somewhat there. I was somewhat there, though. Black lemon. I gotta give him the badge. Proceed. What is this? I got it off the agent last time he was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Yusuke, truly. Can't know how much it helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, maybe you'd find a way to put it to good use. I'm sure I can figure something out. Seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have somewhat. Let you know when this plays out in the end. Thank you again. There's a black lemon for you, Silver. That definitely looks like what I had in mind. And it tastes interesting. Still very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. Think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also different. I don't know. I don't think that everyone keeps changing all the time. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight, when the truth is we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. +1 in wisdom. Ha ha ha. You used to be a rather useful and innocent part of the hive. Ah, well, I've had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've become a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask. How did you choose a specific earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that earthlings come in great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh, no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process, it chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar, like Hyde's eyes that always see beyond the surface, and Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. Borrowed those traits from them, without even realizing. Took inspiration from them? Yes, our species seems to have ability to do that. But Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. Came with responsibilities. People stop me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that'd be problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe. While the stories take place at the start. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. So I changed my outfit to imitate this. He's talking about Star Trek, I think. I think he's talking about Star Trek. And at some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror and felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. Made me feel at peace. Although I look different from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of the world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different but same. Yes, different but same. Makes sense to us. Really does. Sorry. Oh, is this Laurel? No, it's Yanni. No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Mitch? We think the odds are now 84.308 that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? You mean phantoming, as in you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Mitch, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyways, what is Pearl saying? And a calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Oh, silver! Sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Of course, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. Let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drinking skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. Is this a land of contradictions? It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Oh shit, my stream wasn't pulled up. Is my audio going through? Is it going through? Shit. Okay, it's going through. Okay, I got scared there for a second. Where's Coffee Talk? But do carry on, sibling. Right, so... I've been relying on Manda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well. On average, there have also been some small issues. Things are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some are things to express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. Well, in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous, breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is extremely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is what where prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. People do that? Oh yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation, but if we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Oranges can be pretty, you know? But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do, before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you 99.908% of the time. Yes. Hmm. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out, and now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she's a thick, bald girl. I'm kidding. Sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return, though. Hold on, I gotta get some water. It's starting to make his voice sound a little, I don't know. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious to everything, and a smile. Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. Huh. She's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth? Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected, but Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go on first. We could not live like that. The deadly neurotoxin. You said that online networks were like a hive? Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as the desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you can ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is... Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. That is why he made the effort to learn Earthling's codes and behaviors. Not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge of what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Recovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. Seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. So he's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. Amanda, we have to go. What, again? Calls bad news. The agent. Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but the machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but I can't. Whatever this is, wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and looks like it's raining again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait, for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me. But you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding the straight answers, and losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at delivery center, it would make us pay a lot to replace ID cards. Ugh. It's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. Very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extract them. Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. I keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often. This always seemed very above the board to me. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? Seems like some young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your supervisors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big of an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know. Makes people feel unsettled. I see. Though the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. At least we can identify and extract them. Aliens try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it's just metal things, no matter how much they try to look like Earthlings. We're born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now their aliens don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decide they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists we go after them. In the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All the time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep them a public safe. Fire in the hole! I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes them all clear. Makes it all clear, right? Right. Do wonder though what it is. Oh, I'm sorry, being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. That case. What is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. For me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, I see that no two people are alike. I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away but they feel like an earthling at heart, would they really be more different than the people who live in the city? Than the people who in the city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful. At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is, the law is the law, and my job is to uphold it. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent around aliens. Ah, well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more that there is no law for them. How do you mean? Well, at this point, we have treaties and codes for all the races we know of, right? We never made a treaty with aliens or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. Oh, didn't know that. But why is that a problem? Oh, it's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There's been no thorough analysis of how we can co-inhabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be damaging to us. So it feels safer. So it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer for whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself, and going after them is not my biggest passion. But since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for the promotion. Anyway, just call us at fire if you spot any aliens, alright? Seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people who should learn more, be more straightforward. They want their business to stay in business. Uh, what was that? Was the machine coming on? Just the coffee machine. Seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. Think I'm gonna still conduct a search of the premises, just to be on the safe. Meow. What the fuck is that? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty. Meow. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets? And it now looks like I have emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will try our best, Mr. Agent. Can I get my coffee now? That 24K magic in the air. What's this chocolate one? Oh yeah, last time I made that. I just didn't click on it. Okay, let's look at Tomodachi real quick. Hide, yes, I love hide. Oh, I guess Lewis French? I think that's French. Not sure though. I don't know what different languages look like. Bailey's. He's a Leo also? Let's go. I'm a Leo. I hate pumpkin spice though. I'm not good at design. We got Silver. Oh, yes. He's also pretty good looking. Got Gala. Just his birthday. Oh, he is big, man. Werewolf. I still got 9? What's the other 9? Oh, stories probably. Let's scroll down as far as possible. Lucas, does everything happen for a reason or nah? I wonder how everyone's doing. Oh, Rachel. Whew. I'm with you, Lucas. Luca fell asleep. No one crashed near the 4th Avenue. No casualties, but quite the property damage. We're going to want to avoid the area for the moment. Wood construction on Leora Avenue. Murray, darling. I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter a building? I fucking love them. They're so good together. How do I still have 9? Come on, what the fuck? Do I have to click on them all? Oh, that's annoying. Hold on. I guess I'll click on them all. Sorry, everyone. I just want my phone cleared. Okay, now we'll get back to the story. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it's 40.235% distasteful, and 20.834% scary, and 38.931% exciting. Huh. I apologize, it's just nerves. We're truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all, but should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No, I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Oh, it's good a little cat came in when it did. Bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel all out of sorts. Is this the machine? Is the machine working again? It is indeed. Then make me a drink, Magic Man. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting. And what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. Really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Okay, if it's very sweet, it's probably gonna be chocolate and honey. I don't know what makes it comforting though. I don't know other than that. I just know it's probably chocolate and honey if it's gonna be sweetness. Hold on. Okay, I was right. It's chocolate, honey, honey. Alright, is there anything I have to give? No. Alright, doesn't look that fancy, but there. Here you go, plenty of sweetness in this. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Yusuke. It's really my kind of drink. It's very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I'm impressed though, Silver. You become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway. Why? The agent doesn't know you've been coming from outer space. Surely you should be off the hook for now. It's more complicated than that. You're scared? You said you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yeah? Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. It sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But, you see why I've had become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those with adopted Earthling appearances and trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here, and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are a sibling whether you live as a hive or as an earthling. Hi, I'm Neil. How are you doing? Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. That is a conversation I think I can have. That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely, our energy is also 98.429% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, Millie. But you have a different part to play in all this, and you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. Please come again soon. I think I remember. Bit of spoilers for the last game and kind of spoilers for the... I don't want to say it in case you haven't. I didn't even get to that part. I legit just looked it up because I wasn't about to be playing the game over again. I don't know if I want to say it right now. I might say it later. I don't want to spoil it. It's really good. Always be welcomed here. Us and many others. We know, we're grateful. Good night, Yusuke. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Good night, Yusuke. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that. Maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. Alright, Mr. Kitty. Time to get up. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Meow. Meow. Oh well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. Silver. It's not to be related to someone like you. I forgot. Yeah, it kind of did just give it there, something there. Yeah. So, he's from the future, and if I remember right, he is related to Silver. I'd have to look here. I can look it up right now. I'll look it up right now. They're a time traveler who went back for unknown reasons, the only hint being that for some sort of experience. They opened a coffee shop to listen to other stories and serve them a good drink. I think they're related to Silver, but I can't remember. But yeah, they're a time traveler. They went back for unknown reasons and to listen to other stories and give a good drink. Yeah, relative Silver. So he's related to Silver, so he's an alien technically, even though he's born on Earth. Extraterrestrial, born on Earth. Actually, I guess he's not an extraterrestrial. He's anything then. But he's from the future. He went back in time, opened up the coffee shop. Coffee talk. Alrighty, everyone, though. I think that's where I'm gonna head out for today's episode. Let's see. Bam. Alrighty. It's been 45 minutes. That's pretty good. Some of that I'm gonna probably cut out in the stream, so I guess you won't really know then. But it's been nice streaming. See you later. Ciao. That was Coffee Talk Day 7.